You left a floater in his toilet?
That was there when I got here.
Hello everyone and welcome to another Marvelous video. The Boys Season 4 has already introduced new twists and every character's fate is unpredictable. In today's video, we will be talking about Ashely Barrett. Played by Colby Minifie, the character has been consistent in all 3 seasons, and to be honest, the best part about it is how she survived so far. She is surrounded by the most dangerous and reckless supes in the world, and despite being terrified all the time, she never plans on leaving Vought for mental peace. She started her career as the assistant of Stillwell, later became the CEO, and in Season 4, she was removed from the position by Homelander himself. One of the most intriguing scenes of Ashely in Season 4 is when she encounters A-Train in Homelander's room, and she seems to have plans of her own. So, without any further delay, let us explore who was Ashely's counterpart in the comics and if she has indeed stolen some V for herself. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. Ashely's comic book counterpart. Ashely Barrett was introduced to the series in the very first episode of Season 1, and although the character seemed to be one of the original ones created for the TV show, she does have a comic book counterpart, and it was Jessica Bradley, introduced in The Boys issue 39, titled Prologue What I Know. It might sound a bit confusing because the Boys TV show has also named Sister Sage Jessica Bradley, but here we are talking about a completely different character from the comics. She was the senior officer at Vought, and her character arc in the series showcases her transformation from a diligent worker to a betrayed scapegoat. She initially became James Stillwell's confidant and protege in issue 40, developing a strong professional and personal relationship with him. While Bradley slowly began developing feelings for Stillwell, the latter viewed her as a crucial asset to Vought America's future. Despite her commitment to her role, Bradley's concern for the unchecked behavior of the superheroes was more pronounced than Stillwell's. The photographs and evidence of the hideous acts committed by Homelander and Black Noir left her highly disturbed and traumatized. Demonstrating her empathy, Bradley was the first executive at Vought to voice that the victims of superhero actions deserve more attention, particularly after she reviewed Huey's file. Her concern to the victims set her apart from her colleagues, who were managing the superheroes' public images and profitability. In The Boys issue 48, Bradley became the first employer ever in Vought to take steps against a member of Seven. Did you know that once she witnessed the gruesome and reckless event of Black Noir's attempt to fly a plane, where he casually ended up killing the flight instructor? So, covered in the instructor's blood, Bradley suggested to maintain her composure, reminding herself that she must be strong like Stillwell. Following this, she convinced Stillwell that investing in Black Noir's training was a waste of time and money, and then the training program of Black Noir was halted. As the story progressed in the comics, Bradley's connections with Vought and Stillwell began developing more substantial ground. After Homelander's failed coup attempt, she fought along Stillwell for Vought and even appeared before Congress. However, Stillwell, in his testimony, shifted the blame on Bradley, and it could be well deduced that Stillwell was planning for the day for a long time, and that was the only reason he made Jessica lead the company, so as to use her as a scapegoat. Bradley was devastated after the betrayal, and she had a severe emotional breakdown in her hotel room. Screaming in agony and pain, Bradley tore her hair off in her room. There are reasons for drawing the similarity between Ashely and Bradley from the comics, the first being their service to the two Stillwells. You know, like Jessica worked under Miss Stillwell, and Bradley did work under James Stillwell. Secondly, the two were traumatized by the events that occurred in Vought. There were moments when Homelander killed individuals within Vought Towers, and it literally made Ashely's soul leave her body. We're not sure if there would be a similar transformation of the character as in the comics, but Ashely has a layer of compassion inside her. And this is proved in Season 3, when she kept the news of Queen Maeve being alive a secret. Lastly, the fact that Ashely has been shown bold is a subtle reference to the part where Jessica tore her hair off. Actually, The Boys TV show in itself has made several such subtle references, and that's just sheer brilliance, right?
A-Train. What the?
Is she stealing Compound V for herself? One of the most interesting scenes of Ashely is her encounter with A-Train inside Homelander's room in Season 4, Episode 4. Yui struck a deal with A-Train, and that was to give him a vial of Compound V in exchange for Yui's forgiveness for killing his girlfriend, Robin, as shown at the beginning of Season 1. A-Train initially denied this, stating that Homelander had locked up every last vial of Compound V and that it was too risky to steal one, but he later agreed. Soon, A-Train sneaked into Homelander's room, and as he was about to take the vial, Ashely arrived and demanded to know why he was in there. Now, A-Train retorted with the same question, and soon discovered Ashely had left the floater on Homelander's toilet. Realizing that both their lives are at risk if Homelander ever finds out, the two of them promised to keep it a secret. Now, Ashley's presence was hinted towards being an act of revenge on Homelander for, dropping her from the position of Vought CEO. And it was a quick reference to what Cameron Coleman had told her in Episode 3 after she vented her rage against Homelander. However, it's not completely acceptable. Risking her life to just leave the floater on doesn't really make sense, right? I mean, previously, after she was called a mascot of Vought, she had planned on resigning from Vought, but she soon realized that her decision could actually kill her. So, the incident that changed her mind was when one of the Vought employees named Annika was lasered through the head by Homelander in front of Sage and her. She was so scared and she could barely move, and she immediately disintegrated her resignation letter. It is unacceptable that despite being so scared of Homelander, she thought of messing with his toilet seat in his absence. Also, let's not forget that she clearly said that the floater was there before she had come, and it was up to A-Train for not believing her. It is clear that she had other plans in the room. Next, if we observe the rack containing vials of Compound V, you'll notice that some of them are clearly missing. If Homelander had stacked them, then it's hard to believe that he aligned the vials, leaving gaps in between. Also, Compound V is very critical in the series. The reason why Homelander stacked them is because he cannot afford Billy and his team to get their hands on it. Keeping that in mind, Homelander would have kept them in order to make sure any lost vial never went unnoticed. Thus, the gaps were present because Ashely had already taken a few vials for herself. If not for any other reason, she might have collected them to use them on herself and survive Homelander's moods and, growing mental instability if he ever lashed out. It could give her a better chance of living, as she has no option but to stay in the company as a mascot. We're eagerly waiting to see the repercussions when Homelander finds out about the stolen vials. And also, A-Train is shocked to hear that there was not just one, but many vials missing. Marvelous verdict. So we have finally come to the end of the video, and we hope you have liked her content. Ashely might not be one of the main characters, but her screen time is always entertaining to watch. The fact that she preserves her boss-like attitude as a defense mechanism against her fears is wonderfully showcased. In the next episode, we might get to witness Homelander's wrath for the stolen Compound V, and we sincerely hope that nothing happens to Ashely or A-Train for that matter. Thank you for watching the video till the end, and feel free to add your views in the comments section. That's it for now, and make sure you stay tuned for the next Marvelous video. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one, and be safe. Thanks, everyone.